Okay, we got game number 1. It's going to be LawLiet versus the Great Wall on Tide Hunters.
Great Wall's playing random as well.
I did say that. I did say that. In the top left Tide Hunters, we do have the Great Wall as undead. A little bit of fun dead to start us off with. I love when you random undead as an undead player. PogChamp, PogChamp. In the bottom right, we do have the Korean player LawLiet. I'm so excited to see him in DuSt League. Are you kidding me?
Straight murderer. This might be the guy on our screens right now that's going to win the whole league, Rick. This might be him. This might just be him right here. We might be seeing the first game of very few in the league, if I dare say. As few as one might be able to play in a league he may play. Yes? No? What do you think?
Sorry, what'd you say?
As few as one may be able to play, he may be playing.
We're starting off the day like this, guys. All right, and there's nothing we can't stop. We can't stop. Carson, a little bit hungover. You know, I a little bit underslept. We're hardworking boys.
Yep.
But we're here to party. We're here to party. DK opener with ghouls. It's gonna be a ghoul opener for the Great Wall, and I wonder if this is gonna be an expansion. We do see undead players on this map opening up ghouls, item hunting, and then transitioning. So we'll see what the Great Wall wants to do. But this is just standard from LawLiet. It's about as standard as it gets without going Warden, which wouldn't be standard. It's Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah. I was actually kind of expecting to play Warden here, but I want to see some new stuff. LawLiet's always the one pulling out the new creeping tricks and whatnot, so I wouldn't be surprised to see something kind of new. We haven't seen LawLiet play a ton on Tide Hunters so far, at least in tournaments that we've casted, so kind of excited to see him play on these new maps, honestly, because he's always innovating. But for now, like you said, just standard. We'll see if the Great Wall goes for a fast expansion or goes for a harass. Yeah, he's going for the happy build with the backpack early, and he's going to go across the map and harass the expansion creep, and then just solo creep with ghouls. Maybe even solo an expansion with ghouls and expand behind the harass.
Level 2 already hits for the Keeper. Great item. These expos drop those claws of attack if Lady Luck allows it. But yeah, that's this. I like this aggressive build. It makes for an entertaining game on Tide Hunters. I gotta say, man.
Yeah, it seems like a little late. The Great Wall managed to get a wisp on his way over, but he's here in time to maybe steal this level 3 creep, which is actually a decent chunk of experience. But in the meantime, the ghouls are creeping. This is kind of the strength of Tide Hunters, and we'll see if the Great Wall is going to be able to steal this Tide Warrior, it's called. It's a Tide Warrior, Rick.
Yeah. Wait, what? I thought it was a Murgle Tide... Oh, Tide Warrior, yeah.
Tide Warrior.
I don't know what I was looking at, but yeah. Tide Warrior. Not very strong. In fact, quite weak. No deny there for LawLiet. He tried to deny with archers, but range is very, very hard. And this is almost a level 2 DK. In fact, it will be a level 2 once this Murgle Tide Warrior gets killed, and he does. Level 2 for the Great Wall as he continues to put on pressure. LawLiet, I mean, everything's looking pretty good for the LawLiet, though. I mean, he's getting up to his 5th Acolytes. He hasn't lost anything yet. Does he put down an expansion, Carson, is what I want to know. It's all crapped.
Yeah, he probably will as soon as he knows where the ghouls are, so that it doesn't risk being canceled. The Death Knight cannot really do it on his own unless he has ghouls with him, or unless he finds it as soon as it's going up, so LawLiet has to scout where they are. That's why he's going towards the base to sort of ensure that they're going to be on that side of the map, and then he'll probably put it up. But for now, it's going to be a little bit delayed. Honestly, you would generally see the expansion being built before now for LawLiet, so the Great Wall has been doing a pretty good job in delaying it, if that is LawLiet's plan. But at least for LawLiet, he's going to get level 3 off the screen camp. He's already got a Staff of Teleportation, so he could get a couple of ghoul kills here in the near future.
Yeah, I was going to say level 3 will ensure that he definitely wants to entangle, maybe even Acolytes. There is a Nerubian here for slow, but he could definitely get maybe 1 Acolyte, maybe 2 before it ever becomes a problem. And level 3 about to kick in, and LawLiet's already jumping over there. So, yeah, the Wisp does get killed, though, over at the expansion. So no Expo play for LawLiet just yet, but this Keeper level 3 is going to run right in. The slow comes in, but it's a little too late. 1 Acolyte definitely going to go down, and the tech is like, it's actually quite almost done.
Yeah.
So maybe not too much value. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I hope they pause.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
Beebs time. Beebs time.
It just got up. It just started going up. So far, I mean, not really. This is pretty much exactly what you're going to expect on this map and this matchup. There hasn't been anything really swinging it either way. That's kind of unfortunate, though.
Some people are about to lose a lot of channel points. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess LawLiet did disc because he just messaged.
That's that. Unfortunately, that's the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah, I thought it reconnects you, doesn't it?
A player's forces are under attack.
Not today.
Not today. Okay, we need to figure out what to do, and then we will take a bit of a break. We'll come back, figure out what to do.
Give me
All right, we are
Yes.
back, and what's
Oh.
up? What's
Oh,
up?
I was just gonna say something really quick before the end. That's all right. We'll talk about it though.
Okay,
Talk about
so we are back. It looks like we had to test LawLiet's having a rough time on the Russia Central server, and that's really one of the main servers that we can use in this particular case. So it's a little unfortunate there aren't very many alternative servers. But the good thing is, you know, LawLiet's pretty chill. Says let's go re. We're definitely down for a re-game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And now we're just stuck in this lobby. Do you think it's because he dropped again?
Wait, what?
Are you in game?
I'm in game.
I'm not in game right now. It's still in the loading screen for me.
Oh no. Really?
Yeah, I'm stuck on the loading screen.
Oh, they're playing.
Well, maybe I'll load. Yeah, no, I haven't. I'm probably gonna drop soon. I'm still loading on the loading screen.
Oh. Do you want me to just leave?
Well, maybe I'll kick in and it'll like fast pace like NetEase, you know?
Okay. If not, do you want me to like share my screen or something, or because
Yeah.
it would kind of suck for them to.
Yeah, share your screen and we'll figure that out.
Okay. Because it would suck to make them have to re again.
I agree. Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
Is it not on?
Yeah, just one sec. I gotta...
Let's turn my War3 booster on. My War3 booster does say Theorycraft, but that's all right.
Okay, let me try to get this going here. That
What a
sucks.
nightmare.
One sec. Yeah, it does suck. I don't want them to re though, because that would suck even more.
Yeah, I would. Especially because he's playing random, it would just suck even more.
No overlay either, but that's fine.
Yeah, I turned on War3 booster. Can you not see it?
No, I can't.
Oh, that sucks. I guess when you share screen, you can't.
Okay, it's full screen. Go ahead. Do your thing.
All right. I am now the observer for Dust League.
Is it like really, if it's choppy, guys, like we'll just, I don't know. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the
Kind
loading
of
screen.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, dude. How does that even happen, man? All right, so the regame, the Great Wall got human. He's going for the immediate expansion creep. We could see this orange camp, this green camp is still open, so he went for this camp right away. LawLiet went for his level 2, the orange, and then he went for the turtles in the middle, and now he's harassing, and that's what's happened so far. And we'll see how many peasants he's able to lose. The Great Wall has a lot of experience. He's not always just a one-base player with human. He does play expansion as well quite often, so something he's got a lot of experience in, and so far he's saving most of his peasants, but his expansion is going to be extremely delayed due to this. This will be the town portal, though.
Player's forces are under attack.
And this harass will probably continue with a few more peasants going to go down. Oh, that's a 6 out of 5 right there. Okay, he fixes it. And his expansion, the Great Wall, it's going to get up, but not without loss in time and opportunity. Loss in our futures. What about that?
Yeah, did you want me to hit up with that? Yeah, sure. Lost in the future, yeah. I'm just trying to talk to War3 Champion, see what's up.
That's all right. Lost in the future. Lost in space. All right. Well, it's got staff teleportation, although a surround would kind of suck for him. That's 5 archers, and tier 2's almost done. The lords will come up soon. Oh, let's defend footies. And those are very strong, especially without level 2 entangle. There's almost treants. Now there is. Perhaps LawLiet will summon those. There they are. They're the bad boys. Second barracks or anything like that? No, not quite yet. Tier 2 now done. We'll see what the second hero is. I would expect to see a Demon Hunter. We'll keep an eye on that altar. And really not a lot of damage taken from the Great Wall so far. He's actually looking pretty decent in this game. Oh, and a Naga second. Maybe we'll have the infamous LawLiet tri-hero with a Fire Lord or a Dark Ranger third. We'd love to see it.
A town is under siege.
Ancient War, proactive as ever from LawLiet. An immediate tier 3 tech with a Huntress Hall, but with only archers so far. And we'll see if LawLiet's able to do the damage that he wants so far. I would like to see a second barracks from the Great Wall, and I know he's done that before, so second barracks would be very strong. Okay, one militia goes down, but well held so far. Like, this is honestly
A town
not
is
looking
under
bad at all
siege.
for the
The
Great
player's
Wall.
forces are
It's
under
looking pretty
attack.
good. Okay, there's the Lotus coming up. Is 6 archers? Is it 7 even? Is there another archer? Not quite, so... Probably will still just be bears, but we might see mountain giants eventually or something like that. The keeper is still not level 3, though. He will be very soon. I suppose neither is the Archmage. This is gonna be a hurtful
Player's
creep,
forces are under attack.
but eventually that will give the Archmage very close to level 3 at least. And we'll see, is this bears or mountain giants? It is just bears. If it was going to be mountain giants, the shop would be a little bit late. And Keeper got his level 3. Archmage didn't get his. Okay, he's going to get his off this turtle, and could even go back for the heal scroll and the invuln. There's the entangle.
Town is under siege.
Scourge Bone Chimes picked up. That's pretty
player's forces
decent.
are under
As
attack.
is the SimCity at the expansion. The Blacksmith now finished, but no rifles quite yet. Zeppelin. To save the archers and the Naga to get back to the base. There is a single rejuve, and the Moonwell here could be used to heal up almost all of these archers. And level 2 Entangle is extremely helpful in this situation, or else it can be really difficult to deal with the defended footmen. Alliance, nice Zeppelin micro. And these footmen might all die for naught. They actually do get an archer, which is honestly more than I thought the Great Wall was going to get. Even gets 2, could even get a 3rd archer. But tier 3 is coming in. The bears are soon going to be higher in numbers than just the single bear currently in the Staff of Teleportation out. No entangle in range to cancel that, but all the footmen are forfeit. This bear might actually die if the line doesn't save it. Okay, it seems like he will save it. But decent damage from the Great Wall, because remember behind this, he's just mining on 2 bases, so now he's going into just pure rifle caster. I would like to see, honestly, a Blood Mage here. But I suppose against the Naga, Mountain King's not bad. No double orb yet, but LawLiet will definitely like double orb in the future. Maybe even triple orb. First rifle. There's no adept training on the priest quite yet, so it will be dead. A Fork Lightning could kill actually both of these footmen, and then all of a sudden the Great Wall kinda has no unit. So this is another rifle that might just be dead. There's no entangle, luckily for the Great Wall. And LawLiet might be able to break this expansion. How soon are the priests adept? This soon. Not soon enough. And there's double arcane here. Level 3 Archmage could use a clarity. LawLiet, is he going to be able to break the expansion, or is he just going to use the map control he currently has to counter expand? LawLiet, give me that 3rd hero, baby. I'm officially out of apple juice. A real bummer.
Player's forces are under attack.
Here's the Wisp for the counter expansion. And LawLiet could power creep, of course. You may say these heroes don't scale into the late game, but level 5 Naga is extremely strong. And the Mountain King is going to struggle to find his levels, especially if LawLiet creeps a little bit aggressively. But sort of, you know, this top side of Tidehunters is much less valuable to creep than this bottom side. There's just many more creep camps. The only nice thing about this top side is you get the better of the red camps, but if both players are trading one side of the map for the other, I think the Great Wall is going to be at the advantage. Wouldn't be surprised to see actually this one Lightning Shield get purchased. Pushing a greater mana, that's going to help out quite a bit. The Great Wall trying to get level 3 Mountain King. Will he go tier 3? No, he's not going tier 3. Crystal Ball, that's pretty awful.
Town is under siege.
Footman continue to scout. Shredder purchased from the lab that was crept before. Dryads will soon be coming out with Abolish. And when's that second orb coming? It is level 2 Fork Lightning, so that would indicate he's going to eventually get that second orb alive. Flute of Accuracy, that's an incredibly strong item for the Great Wall. He's probably happy to see that. And the Sorks are going to help out a ton against the Bears. Into the expansion, does LawLiet go yet again? Is he trying to actually break this? Look how many peasants there is to repair. Fork Lightning is going to help out quite a bit, but at the end of the day, the Great Wall might be able to hold. It's just a matter of how much damage does he take. He didn't use a Town Portal, but LawLiet might use his Fork Lightning. Okay, it's actually a lot of peasants falling. LawLiet might actually just kill his expansion. Okay, Clap, Stormbolt, gonna net at least a bear kill. There's a Staff of Preservation nowhere to be found, actually, so 2 bears are going to fall. A third could fall close. So at the end of the day, an archer and 2 bears and a Town Portal traded for really like 6, 7 peasants. Honestly, a good trade for the Great Wall. The Great Wall, who is now setting up towers by the not yet saturated expansion of LawLiet. Not looking too bad for the Great Wall. Not looking bad at all. This is going to be tough for LawLiet. He's going to have to maybe sacrifice his expansion and play for the late game. The later game. And that's what he's going to do. And the Great Wall maybe could just go tier 3, or maybe he could expand again. Oh my god, he sappered the expansion. Didn't get to see if that was a single or double sapper, but it was indeed a sapper, so even economy yet again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, LawLiet, you have to hold on. He pulled the boys off the gold mine just to save the Shredder with the Clap. Oh my dear lord. Crystal Ball gonna be used. LawLiet is very good at holding on, but this is a 20 supply disadvantage almost, 15. But a tech disadvantage as well, so Scroll to Beast should probably be sold for a second orb. Heal Scroll used. Invis used. There is 2 more Claps. There's 1 of 2 right there. The bears are starting to get low and tangled. There's only a potion of healing. There's the last Clap. LawLiet trying to micro his way out of this, but he's kind of running out of steam a bit. Luckily for him, he does still have full HP heroes. Tangle again on the Mountain King. The priests are in the back. Okay, the Naga staffed out. Again, he should really still let Scroll the Beast. He does, and he finally gets the second orb, but is it too late? The Great Wall actually might be doing this in game 1. The Shredder can't really be pulled because it's just going to be focused down right away. This expansion, by the way, is being rebuilt. Last of the Moonwell mana is being used as a Stormbolt now, and almost level 2 Stormbolt, actually. It's tough. If LawLiet had these couple of bears out to rejuve his heroes, he could start putting in work with the orbs. He needs to be putting in damage with the orbs as much as he can. LawLiet's now supply blocked. But he does get 2 rejuves off that bear. But 56 against 33 supply, and even if LawLiet gets 2 more unit kills, he might almost be helping the Great Wall. Oh, this will be level 5 Keeper. Perhaps level 3 Entangle and some sort of a Mountain King focus yet again as the Mountain King breaks the invis. And there's 2 priests here still, but reinforcements are coming in. Oh, the bear was sent to the expansion, which is dealing with that. LawLiet doing a pretty good job of holding on. Oh, he wants Wellspring. This is a huge upgrade, actually, for him to get if he can use a Moonstone behind it with these Moonwells coming up in the back. And it will finish. LawLiet is honestly kind of holding on. This is kind of crazy. I think he should be using Moonstones, though, more proactively. Entangle. And Fork Lightning. He's just going to continue killing units. The Great Wall now 52 supply, no gold. Going to kill another rifle, LawLiet. These orbs are insane. The Great Wall should have maybe just re-expanded, or like double expanded, right? He should have expanded here and then expanded again maybe behind this. Another Entangle, another Fork Lightning, another kill. Like, how long has it been since LawLiet actually lost a unit? Now he's using those Moonstones at last. My love has come along. And now he's got Dryads, and I think LawLiet has held this. But he's not going to be able to fight into these towers, though. Bro Rush, how you doing? Morning. This Moonwell's going to fall, LawLiet. Did he build? He must have built Moonwells with Wisps off the gold mine, right? Oh, he had this one, at least. Okay, this bear has finally been dealt with via a Sork and a Water Elemental. Mountain King. This will be staffed out. Oh, but not without getting down to 16 hit points. That's why I say these Arcanes are so powerful that eventually the Great Wall might be able to break through. 2 bears in the back need to be rejuved. LawLiet maybe should be trying to focus the priest, but the Great Wall's been doing a good job of keeping the priest in the back. Man, level 3 Fork Lightning is going to tear this army up as well. Oh, not the best clap, but it will net him a bear. DuSt actually used, because the invis has been used so often. Oh, caster's out of position. Oh, that's 2 priests. There's only 1 priest left. And level 3 Entangle. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, man. All right. All right. Fork Lightning will continue to trade very efficiently for LawLiet, but it's still 63 against 42. And remember, this expansion has now been mining ever since that bear was dealt with. Okay, bears are healing up in the back. Man, the mana buff is so huge right now for LawLiet.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, the Great Wall going for the kill. But every time he goes in, he just loses more than he kills. Oh, and you know what? Level 6 Keeper would be incredibly strong. And that's not too far off. Entangle, Mountain King, definitely at risk. If he's out of position for a second, Entangle level 3, Fork Lightning level 3. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Ricky's muted, but he's talking to me. Oh, God. Oh, man. Alright, the Bears morphing. The longest siege in history, 67 against 50. The Great Wall's been broken up keep this entire time. Again, I say it, he's got to be careful with the Mountain King.
Player's forces are under attack.
Man, yeah, and he almost just can never fight when he's not in range of the quadruple arcane towers. LawLiet gonna go for the Mountain King, but it's almost kind of telegraphed at this point that he wants to get the Mountain King. That Fork Lightning was huge. Everything's very low. Again, I say it, level 6. Oh, he's so close to level 6, and that'll be a huge ultimate. He's going to have to do it back here, though, or something. Embarrassing. Alright, one more water elemental. And this keeper's going to be a sussy boy. Sussy and saucy. He's going to be an imposter among us, guys. LawLiet. Holding on for dear life. Unfortunately, this is probably the best game of the whole season so far. Close to, but we might have to do a replay cast. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we edit in a replay cast. Later on, the Great Wall seems very scared. As soon as he gets out of position with a few casters, it's going to be a Fork Lightning boom bang. But LawLiet slipping a little bit. Oh my God, the main bases are out. And the expansion still has 5k, so now LawLiet, you've got to migrate. You have to start slouching towards Bethlehem here, LawLiet. Can you do it? Nature's blessing on the way. Man, arcane towers are very good against this army. Crystal ball finding value.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, a Zeppelin. Zeppelin dropped Shredder. LawLiet's not messing around. Alright, here we go. Tree of Eternity. Level 6 from the peasants. Tranquility is going to be pretty nice. Well done stopping that mining. And this tree will find his way at to a couple of arcane towers. Nice clap. Tranquility in the back. The Mountain King never really going to be able to get into range here. Okay, and the trades are again in LawLiet's favor because he can heal up for free. Alright, Moon Kingaroo in the front has an invuln and a heal scroll. I guess the Shredder came back. Fork Lightning, Mountain King. Okay, heal scroll's used. Invuln's going to be used as well. The Bears are very slow currently. Alright, seems like the Great Wall's finally breaking this. LawLiet has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Fork Lightning, level 6. Will we get another ultimate? He skilled it. He did skill it. And I'm not talking about the pan.
A player's forces are under attack.
Skillet. Cast iron. Alright, there's the ultimate yet again. Dude, Fork Lightning level 3 is crazy good. Alright. right, LawLiet holds on yet again, and he trades yet again. Oh, invis.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, the Great Wall's going to kill the buildings, and it will yet again mean he has a big supply advantage. He's already killed both lores, unless did they migrate? No, he's killed both lores. So LawLiet has no means of protection. Orc Lightning could net a couple more casters, perhaps. Mountain King has to be very careful. Look at this. Look at this damage. All right, LawLiet is now mining. He needs to get lords back up, but the Great Wall will be out of gold before LawLiet is. You know, this whole time, I do think getting a third hero, like a Fire Lord or something, would have been really strong, but of course, then he wouldn't be able to use Tornado on the Arcane Towers. All right. Well, now we've seen it, guys.
A player's forces.
The Arcane Towers have finally been dealt with. And those were really the thing that didn't allow LawLiet to engage as much as he would like to, so maybe now he can go in for the casters, dive a little deeper, but for now he's also got to hold his expansion. Oh, King almost level 5, and maybe netting a hero kill could be actually relatively easy for the Great Wall. All right. 2 Wisps going towards the main base, I would imagine, to build lores, finally.
A player's forces are under attack.
Treants heading down.
A town is under siege.
The staff will not bring safety currently, because they'll just go to right here. So these bears are both dead. Okay, I've said it before, but I think the Great Wall is breaking through. Level 5 on the Mountain King. Level 3 Stormbolt now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Shredder yet again harassing the expansion. And LawLiet may just go to Tornado the Expo. Wisp's going down here. Is there a town portal on? Yeah, there is a town portal on the Great Wall. He's just going to TP back. And he's also getting close to level 6, which would make this probably near impossible for LawLiet once there is level 6. Even surrounds a Dryad, staff out on the Shredder. Staff is probably going to the Moonwell. Oh, Invuln being used, so we can't use the Entangle to cancel it. Is there a slow? Yep, there's a slow. Is there double staff? Oh, the staff that he needs is actually on cooldown. This is about to be a dead keeper. There it is, and GG's about to be called, and 1-0 for the Great Wall. All right, quite the game, quite the game, quite the game. Well done.
Well done, man. Stop that. There we go. Get you back on.
Stop streaming.
Oh,
How was
well
my
done.
experience? It was terrible. Discord, thank you.
Loading Carson. There we go. Yeah, 1-0 for the Great Wall. I mean, what a game to have that happen to. That's really unfortunate. But guys, you know, we try to make do. I did not want that to happen, obviously. But Tidehunter is going to go to the Great Wall. And 1-0 for the Great Wall. There we go. Just like that. I'm going to restart everything and see if it fixes. I'm going to restart everything. You got the game up and stuff?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
in here.
Just going to restart everything. Apparently that's a common bug. Never seen that before, but that's a common bug. And it is what it is.
Yeah, I think I've had that before, unfortunately. Do you think a third hero would win that for LawLiet? A third hero with a third ore brick? What do you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Dark
Can we
Ranger, some silence?
Can we see what West India looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Yeah. What is like Asia East for these two gentlemen? Oh yeah, unplayable. Unfortunate. You good?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just talking to LawLiet.
Oh, okay. Weird flex, but alright. Are you guys friends or something?
Damage control.
Yeah. Fair. Fair. Can we have normal observing? I don't know. Can we?
Who said that? Just ban that dude, honestly. Who said that? Are they trolling? Oh, I don't know if they're trolling, but that's really annoying. Okay, LawLiet's gonna toughen this out. I mean, this sucks. Russia Central is like the server for Korea versus Russia. He had the same problems with the War 3 Champions tournament, so I don't know if this is just like an ongoing thing or if just today it's kind of weird. But like today, remember I had like 10K in the lobby, so I think the server is a little bugged today. Yeah, we'll try to get this going here. Regardless of the outcome against the Great Wall, like if he...
Oh, I froze, by the way, too. Oh,
You
is
did?
it the wrong map? Oh. Oh, it was CH.
Please load, please load, please load, please load. Please load. Oh, it's loading, dude. Let's go.
This is mind controlling us.
Okay, we got game number 2, and I am in, so we're going to have a game number 2 with some good overlays. And sorry about that scuff, guys, but you know, sometimes that's what happens. Game number 2 is going to be on Concealed Hill.
Yeah, well, it's like we either ruin the competitive integrity because he's playing random by making them for another time and he gets a different race when they've already scouted, or we just do it like we did it last game and have more integrity. And
you think like, well, you know, game just started, what's gonna happen? Well, that game probably doesn't happen for the Great Wall. Do you know what I mean? Like a game like that. So that's why if the game's on, just let the game play out. And
yeah, like what if we after that and he gets Night
like
Elf
orc.
Mirror?
Yeah, exactly.
He's just gonna get smashed in Night Elf Mirror. Whereas his human against Night Elf is very strong, as we just saw. He won the game, but if we force him to I mean, it's like he's gonna get a different race. It's gonna ruin it all. So we can't do that, unfortunately.
LawLiet Software Consulting gifting 5 subs. Let's go. Big sponsor for the tournament, guys. Give LawLiet Software a lot of love. At him, heart him, pog him. And let's get into this game here. The Great Wall does get undead this game, and in the bottom left of Concealed Hill, he is spawned, and then LawLiet going Keeper again on Concealed. Usually I love to see Warden, but he doesn't know what he's playing against, right? So he's definitely not going to do that. He's just going to go safe Keeper, but yeah, game number 2. Make it work. It's going to be a ghoul opener again for the Great Wall.
Mm-hmm. A worse map for it than Tidehunters was originally in that half game we had initially. But that was kind of what I would expect to see. Probably not going to be a fast expansion attempt from the Great Wall, but I would expect to see one eventually. And of course, from LawLiet, it's going to be a matter of him getting his own early expansion up.
Yeah, undead's like, do they usually do... I don't know. I don't know. We don't see expansions very common. Maybe on tier 2, but
Yeah, not on this map, certainly.
LawLiet, I mean, he's going to put it right over here near the green, isn't he?
Forces are under attack.
Well, he does now know that it's undead. He scattered with a wisp that detonated on the face of the Death Knight, so he knows. He knows, and he could probably go for an expansion. He's actually... You have to use a wisp to do this? Wow. Yeah, he uses a wisp and gets a very fast level 2 on the Keeper, though.
Yeah, level 2 on the Keeper is there. I wonder if he's going to go across and try to do some shenanigans like he did in the last game. Against Undead, likes to entangle the Acolytes, tries to get some ghouls, especially low ghouls that are creeping. Very, very vulnerable. And I wonder what the Great Wall is going to do. Backpack on the ghouls. Hasn't purchased anything yet, but he is going down to this green, which will secure level 2 and a fast Tree of Life for LawLiet.
Yeah, that's real fast. But it could actually be canceled by just the Death Knight and a single skeleton if the skeleton isn't detonated. LawLiet might have to just detonate this. Oh, the Great Wall. You can cancel it, the Great Wall. You can cancel it. Okay, he kills the Wisp, gets level 2. I think this is just canceled. Yeah, there it is. Detonate on the skeletons. Nicely done to the Great Wall. And that's what I was saying in the first sort of game where they had the disconnect. If the ghouls aren't there, you can't really cancel the tree unless it's built right in your face, which in that case it was. So that's a big edge in the early game for the Great Wall.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good. The Wisps are actually getting harassed by the Skeleton as well. Skeletons are split, so the Deados will be worth for the Great Wall. Coil comes in. There's a free Wisp as well. LawLiet slacking a little bit. Keeper comes back to defend. He needs to defend this. It's actually a lot of damage. Skeleton's doing more and more Wisp damage. This might be another Moonwall. This might actually be a Wisp. Okay. Heals it with the Moonwall. LawLiet is paying attention. You know, it is a little unfortunate when you play on these servers. You know, cross-server play, it's not ideal, you know, but it's one of those days today where, you know, Russia Central's kind of bugging. So I do feel for LawLiet a bit, but there's still a lot more group to go. So I hope he weathers the storm. You know, against Michael, against Fish, it's going to be on a different server. It's going to be better condition for him. So I hope he powers through. And it's still 1-0. Still very early in the series.
Yeah, it's just a little bit weird. There's no good host for Russia to Korea. You would think there would be.
I mean, this server's pretty good
Yeah.
in terms of... I'm not too sure about like any others. I don't know.
But like I can get fair ping against a Korean for both of us, you know? Like it's crazy.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, geography,
Across the
right?
ocean too. Going across an entire ocean.
Yeah, geography.
No. Magnets, how do they work?
Yeah, how can she slap?
No.
There is a
Little
coil
slippery
here.
things.
Does he want to
Oh
go for
my
the
God.
Acolyte? Oh, yeah. Keeper's going to run in, and this is not... This might actually be level 3 off that skeleton, which right in time. Only a level 1 entangle on this Archer, but yeah! Or this Acolyte, sorry, but level 3 Keeper does hit in the base. There's a staff as well, and I think LawLiet's going to get some value. Another entangle.
Is that gonna kill that Acolyte as well? I guess LawLiet probably knows the numbers.
Yeah, that was just a straight entangle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's gonna kill that bad boy. That sucker. And now, 2 Acolytes gonna have to be replaced. The expansion is safe for LawLiet, at least for the time being. But the ghouls have found their way across the map, so maybe if the Great Wall scouts the Expo, he could put in some work. Demon Hunter second, by the way, standard play. And the Archers now come out of hiding, but one might get surrounded.
And Pedicana 28 gifting to Danny B 1409. Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy,
The pipes
are
cold.
We did that as a canon. I like that.
Yeah, you like that? I don't know what a canon is, but
It's when you sing a song and then the next person starts singing the same song, but like a couple seconds later.
oh, I
And then you do
love
it
that.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Canon.
that. One lore
like,
may be canceled.
Dueling banjos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, Great Wall's gonna lose a lot here. This is a lot. He lost a lot of ghouls.
That
Might
was
get it.
about 5.
Yeah, he might get a cancel in this lore, which I don't know if that's worth 5 ghouls, but it's always worth to get a cancel in this lore. Oh, the Entangle going to save this. I think the Great Wall's going to have to TP. I don't think he's going to get this lore.
Man, he's going to try, though. He does get it. All right. Was it worth? No. Pop quiz hot shot. It wasn't. But still, his valor will be rewarded, at least with a single lore cancel. And is he going into Gargs? Nope. Just tier 3 tech Slaughterhouse standard play.
Yeah, he did queue up a few ghouls back there. He had 11 ghouls at one point. That's crazy. 10 ghouls? He had at least 10 ghouls at one point.
Yeah, 8. It would have been 8 to 10. I didn't actually get a count on them, but yeah, I think he went for 10 because he was creeping with them. He's creeping like mad with them. The expansion's up and moved, and now the Ancient War is also allowing LawLiet to creep this lab and get a shredder. And what was once looking a little bit dicey is now looking spicy for LawLiet.
Yeah, and level 3 DK is actually not bad for the Great Wall. Should pass those items over to the Lich. Definitely the claws, that is. But now he can start creeping something big himself, which is going to be the lab, and then maybe he tries to pull a red. He doesn't have anything that shoots up just yet, actually, for this the red camp. So that's kind of slow him down. I think he's very predictable right now, and this is kind of a weird spot. He's also creeping with the DK, so he's not going to get full value out of this XP. Would love to see him just power creep with these ghouls, actually, and get fast level 2 Lich. He doesn't need the DK to be here.
Yeah, he could pull that bad boy away, and honestly, the most standard play in this position as well for the Great Wall would be to have a Staff of Teleportation and just go across the map with the level 3 Death Knight, level 1 Lich. I think this is actually quite a big mistake, allowing LawLiet just to power creep his Demon Hunter to level 3. The Demon Hunter is already going to be level 3, and then by the time the Great Wall has the timing, it's just going to be, the heroes are going to be too strong. Yeah, I think this is actually quite a big mistake from the Great Wall.
Coils that ghoul as well. That's going to only be 1 remaining unless there's a mana burn. And yeah, this is going to be... Oh, it's so close to level 3 Demon Hunter, but he will get it off of maybe a skeleton. I mean, 1 Deado will do it. Mana burn comes in on the Lich. There's not much mana for the Great Wall to actually take this fight. This is a very risky position to be in. But he will pick off a couple archers. Would love to see a Deado on the Skelly, and that's going to be level 3. There it is. And now he can really fight. There's at least 1 Entangle. Statue comes in. This is a rough fight for the Great Wall, and he's not going to get much value here, and he's really trying to at least win this fight to try to get some damage done, but it's going to be tough. Another gifted sub from Pekadan at 28 over to Whirlpools.
Oh, Whirlpools, yeah. Yeah, when's the last time you were in a hot tub, Rick?
I actually owned a hot tub. Parents did, actually. So
Oh, really?
I was an athlete, so I would get in the hot tub every time I had a big session, actually. It was very, very good. It was very therapeutic for your body.
You're an athlete.
Get the jets going and blah, 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 you know, just like sit there and really, maybe have a beer, you know, and...
You're in the hot tub.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But you're underage.
Yes, I was.
Were you stealing those beers? What kind of beer? Is it Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Corona, dude.
Corona. Oh, yeah. That's a terrible beer.
Yeah, my parents were cool, man. They let me drink it at home when I was underage. They were cool as hell.
Look how that turned out. Look at you.
Yeah, exactly.
Drinking in a hot tub your whole youth just damaged your brain. Look at
well,
you.
I didn't just do that every day, you know, but it was...
doing that all the time. I mean,
I wasn't just in the hot tub. Like, where is he? He's in the hot tub again. Like, you know, I just like whenever there was fitting, you know. Entangle on this Lich, level 2.
Corona and hot tubs. Those are his 2 favorite things.
Wow. Okay.
This timing's not gonna work, Rick. I'll give you there's a pop quiz hot shot. This ain't gonna work, dude.
Yeah, there's not much here for the Great Wall. He's really just trying to get this going. Pocket Factory isn't even in range. I would love to see him move up a bit more. Because then you could kind of take a fight like over here, like at the expansion if you're going to take one. If you're going to take it, take it, you know? Like, look at what's he going to get with this, the clockwork
Albert
goblins?
Einstein said that, actually.
If you're going to take it, take it?
Yeah.
I was going to say something so bad.
Okay. Well, moving on. Pocket Factory. LawLiet, you don't get experience from these. I might have to tell him that afterwards. But he is still fighting the Clockwork Goblins. That was a high-value Pocket Factory. Very high value.
I would say, yeah. Actually, min-maxing was pretty supreme.
Yeah.
More and more units being rallied in. 38 supply against 50. The Entangle comes in. There is Destroyer for that Fiend, but he's going to soak up a lot of damage before he comes in. That's the last coil as well, and a Mana Burn comes in on the Tinker. Yeah, this is rough, man. This is rough. The statues need to work extra time, double time, pronto. Tonto.
Alright, Mana Burn. That means it's going to be the last of the Pocket Factories. The Rejuve is going to be difficult to deal with, but there are 2 Destroyers now up in the air.
Guys, I was in good shape when I was younger. I was in good shape, man.
Well, you said you were an athlete, okay? Now you're saying, now you're backpedaling.
What do you mean? I was an athlete.
Were you?
Yes. What does that mean to be an athlete?
I don't know. I was an athlete too.
Entangle on the DK. DK has to use the health pump, but he's got no TP and he's got no life. And GG. LawLiet ties up the series 1-1. I can't. What does that mean to be an athlete then?
What do you mean?
I mean, I played sports at a very high level. Isn't that not athletic?
I think we can sort of.
I'm gonna Google what athlete
define
means.
it.
Hold on.
We can probably define it by like sort of me. I
Athlete,
think,
a
right?
person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. Yeah, I worked out 5-6 days a week. I played high-level, semi-professional soccer. I was good at hockey. I was good at everything.
Flex, Rick, give me a good flex.
I was good at everything. I gave you the flex last stream. I can't do it again. I'm wearing a hoodie.
You flex last stream?
I think I might have done it on my personal stream actually. No, I did it on
Yeah.
Back to Warcraft. I think I was doing the solo cast on NA,
Oh.
and I gave Incinerator a nice flex
Oh, good. I'm
Of
sure
the
Matt
guns.
appreciate
of the guns.
that.
Yeah, I can't take this hoodie off because there's nothing underneath, and we'll get the channel banned. But
Yeah. Well, you can join the game though. do me that kindness, Rick.
yeah, no, I'm here.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you don't have to or anything, but if you can, that'd be really great.
just going on a 1-hour series if you want to join the game. We're having a good time here, guys. I hope you guys are having a good time as well. Yep. I can't believe, like, I don't know what, like, what do you guys, like, athlete, man. Like, I was an athletic kid. Is that fair to say? Like, I think that's totally fine.
No, you said athlete. Now you're backpedaling again. Yeah, I was a little bit athletic. You said
No,
I
was an
athlete, so I used
Yeah,
to have to use the hot tub.
an
a lot,
athlete-
My
an
physical
athlete-
therapist back in the day, he used to help me. I used to get massages on the regular. My parents were really invested in my career in sports.
Listen, an athlete by definition is a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise. Dude, I was a natural athlete. Like, I was good at every game. I was good at tennis, badminton, football, soccer, kickball.
The chat
handball,
once was
rugby.
trying to convince me that tennis was easier than badminton. The chat was trying to convince me of that once.
People were trying to convince you that tennis was easier than badminton. Tennis is harder than badminton by a very, very large
But
margin.
huge. That's why I
Huge.
said,
I was also a badminton high school champion. All right?
Yeah, like I was saying to the chat, like, I like badminton more because it's easier to play. And then people in the chat were like, badminton's not easier to play. The tennis is way easier. I'm like, what? You out of your mind? I couldn't even hit the ball in tennis, and I could, like, what? Like, it's crazy. What a take. What a take. And what a game 3. Can you imagine? Rick is up, like, tripping over something. I think his mic is muted, but he's tripping all over the place. Like a fumbling, bumbling bumblebee of a fool.
That's how good I was. Athlete right there. Game number 2. Game number 3. Game number 3.
I'm an athlete. Just tripping all over the place. Ooh, interesting. Interesting, by the way, that this is now Night Elf Mir, and the Great Wall knows that LawLiet has been going Keeper against random. So he's able to go Demon Hunter to counter. So now we got a Demon Hunter against Keeper Night Elf Mir, which is not something you see too often.
I'm completely out of breath.
I was an athlete, guys. Maybe you just need to go sit in the hot tub for a bit, have a Corona.
You didn't see it. I was standing up just doing badminton moves.
Jesus.
I am pooped. But yeah, this is cool. The Demon Hunter is like cutesy play, right? It's a bit of meta, and that's the advantage you do get with random against knowing the race of your opponent, right?
And also having a couple of maps because, to sort of study what your opponent does, because they're going to do the same opener every time. Like, there's very few players. Fly, I guess, would be one of them that would do a different build against random every time. LawLiet doesn't seem to be one of those people.
Yeah, both players scouting Elf Mirror, so it looks like this is going to be a banger. Looks like both players are going to open standard, though. Like, no hunt shenanigans,
Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Oh, that's what you guys get, man. This is what you guys are here for. God damn, what an athlete. Oh my god.
That's what happens when we run Dust League on a collective 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm having a great time, though. How big was your class? It was a class of 2. Keeper taking a bit of damage. Oh, the block on the Demon Hunter. This is actually cute.
Yeah, nicely done. Illusion's very, very strong, and this is going to be all the Moonwell mana. That's what's so important about this. This is going to be all of the Moonwell mana. More than all of it.
Yeah, this is quite a bit. Keeper going to be a little bit in a fluster. But this is 5 archers. So, I mean, he's still chilling, kind of. Were those the original 5, or did he lose one?
I don't believe he lost any archers thus far.
Okay, Hunter's Hall going down for both players at the same time. Tech timings are pretty identical as well. Yeah, guys, I'm wearing pajamas right now, dude. That's what's up, dude. I'm not going to lie. This is the first time I'm wearing something underneath during a cast.
Actually, speaking of athletic, I'm wearing my high school gym shorts right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You peaked wearing those, didn't you?
And they don't look very good.
Oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not my nicest attire.
Demon Hunter creeping up the shop, which is a big camp. LawLiet going for the safer one, which is going to be the priest.
Bidoux the beast.
I'm really out of breath from doing that, man. That was a rough one, man. Not my glory athletic. Very far away from my glory athletic days, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's the hot tub really that's missing.
It's been a giant
it's
fall
not
from
you.
grace. Yeah. This Demon Hunter tanking a lot of damage, but he will get level 3, and he does have a replenishment, which is actually kind of good.
Yeah, that's great. Especially in this matchup in particular, because it's always such a battle for the moon juice. And you can't use moonstones because then you help out your opponent, so it's all very difficult. Room bracers, that's an awful item for the LawLiet.
Yeah, not the greatest. It's actually completely useless. Maybe a fork lightning dodge, but I'm not, like, really bad, right?
Yeah, I don't... it's probably going to be one for the shop. But the nice thing about LawLiet's
one for the
now
streets.
is...
One for the streets.
One for the streets. Yeah, get it out there. Yeah, ghetto gospel. Those who
Yeah.
wish to follow me.
I welcome with my hands. I love that song, dude.
That's horrible.
I love that
I
song.
could believe me. I can tell.
That's a
You love
great
two things
song.
in life, Rick.
My hot tub and that song.
And Tupac. I was gonna say sports and Tupac, but yeah.
I love being an athlete and Tupac. Oh man.
Yeah, that used to be a walkout song when I played relatively high.
Oh my god,
level
LawLiet got
Walker.
Khadgar's Pipe, but that is a very good item to get at that red camp, and that's going to make up for that Rune Bracers drop.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely make up for it. And that was a very early creeping of that camp as well. So LawLiet's going to get the item advantage, but we'll see. Oh, no, the Great Wall. Okay, he almost lost his Demon Hunter to creeps. Gets a belt of Giant Strength, though. He's all right. He's all right.
Close. LawLiet's lures are very late. Very late.
Comparatively to the Great Wall, yes. But the tier 3 tech is actually exactly the same. If you click on one tier 3 tech and then click on the other, it's as though you didn't click on anything. Yeah, look how close these are. Oh my
Whoa, that's a trip. Look at this, guys.
Yeah, that's crazy. Although the pictures are slightly different, because look at the background. It's actually the color of the player. You guys know that? Look how cool that is. Like, if
Yeah,
you click
that
on a
is-
Moonwell, it's yellow in the background. How cool is that?
That is cool. I love Blizzard.
Yeah, they did a great job with that.
Yeah, they nailed that. Book of the Dead for LawLiet, not the greatest item, but maybe in the middle of a fight with no dryads, he could use it, or he could sell it for a ton of cash.
Yep.
Okay, Naga going to be creeping up as well. Still hasn't used that replenishment. He actually still has it on his Demon Hunter, which is interesting. Shop being built as well, just as tier 3 hits. So the Great Wall is going to go back and grab himself an Orb of Venom. And he just uses the Book of the Dead on the creep, actually. Doesn't sell
Yeah,
it,
why
he
not?
just uses it on the creep.
Yeah, then maybe he can move it on over to... I don't know where he can move it. He's going to move to the shop after, but the shop is gone, and I'm wondering who's going to be the first to buy a Zeppelin, who's going to be the first to Zeppelin drop their opponent, because we're definitely going to see it. It's just a matter of when. And I'm always excited for it.
Both players kind of in an awkward position. I mean, they're trying to get that Naga 3, but they have to creep something big, right? Turtles
Yes.
or red. I mean, maybe the lab. The lab is very open for the Great Wall. LawLiet sees this as well. I wonder if the Great Wall is going to hit this first. No, he's going to go for the red, but he's going to be surely mistaken. In fact, the Wisp for the Great Wall scouts that there's no big ogre. And he goes, nope, not for me.
And this ain't your bedroom.
No. I need a new bed. I'm thinking of getting an ND mattress, you know, from Lion's Den or Dragon's Den.
No, I don't watch that show. You
Well,
definitely.
I don't watch that show either, but they've been promoting this
I would
bed
kill
on
it on there.
They, I'm an athlete. The bear gonna get staffed out. Bear gonna get staffed out. The Demon Hunter taking a bit of damage. Tree Ants come in to try to do some damage with the fork lightning from the back. The Naga from the back says later nerd to that bear. Big shout out to Grom. And the Demon Hunter might farm up to level 4, but this is, I think the Great Wall is going to lose a lot here. Keeper, though, might have to force the... he could have probably popped an invul to stay longer in this fight, but the TP only going to net him 2 archers. I think that was a bit of a blunder from LawLiet. I think he could have stuck around a bit more with that invul.
Yeah, and the real prize at the end of the day is the red camp now for the Great Wall, who's in a pretty decent position. This is just Demon Hunter diff at this point, too. Having a DH against the Keeper is a big advantage, but the Aura is going to help out, of course, quite a bit in the future when LawLiet retrains into that, which surely he will eventually. And then it will just be like, you know, he has both secondary heroes instead of having a Demon Hunter, but he's not going to have a whole lot of mana.
You know what's a very good indicator of this game? Like, look at this Demon Hunter, plus 23, the Naga, plus 12. Like,
right?
LawLiet is just skills and aura. Like, he's got the brilliance. He's just, like, he's got no damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to come down to abilities versus, like, raw damage.
He's going to need to retrain into Thorns, for sure. That is an essential thing to do before LawLiet takes the first big bear engagement. And I don't even know. Like, at this point, LawLiet definitely cannot win a straight-up fight currently. Even though the supplies are close to even, the bear count really isn't at all.
Yeah, more bears for those 2 archers, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a Zeppelin play could shake things up, though. Unless it gets slowed and killed. A lot of damage on it early. Actually, just 1 hit. But LawLiet could shake things up, especially with that Shredder, too. He's got 1,000 wood. Maybe that Shredder could help him out in a fight. Yeah, I think the Great Wall is going to take this fight to him.
Does he have 1-1 now? He is getting his first armor upgrade. LawLiet's already 1-1 himself. All right, bears in the front, tanking in claw form, which is a little bit unfortunate for LawLiet. Nice high ground position, though, for the Great Wall.
Yeah, this is very, very cool. LawLiet trying to get a good position, but the Great Wall does seem to have a better concave right now. Some bears in the back, archers and Dryades in the back as well, and LawLiet's taking a lot of damage on that 1 bear. Okay, the Zeppelin play comes in, but once the Zeppelins get picked up, Carson, they cannot attack 4 head.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All the bears are starting to get low. A couple of archers are dying in the back. It seems like the Great Wall is just kind of not taking damage. Does it seem like that to you, too?
Yeah, it does seem like
his bears are just doing more.
Yeah, with the Demon Hunter as well, the orb
Yeah.
with the melee, he's just right-clicking like crazy. It does seem like the Great Wall poised to take this series, and LawLiet, a huge favorite, despite having the server issues, which they are apparent. But still a great series for the Great Wall. Entangle maybe is how LawLiet comes back to this, and again, we're seeing similars to that Tidehunter's defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think LawLiet's really, really good at that, especially in Elfmere. You know what I would love to see?
What's that?
Is LawLiet like bank a bunch of bears and then Zeppelin drop the main if he can get the Great Wall out of position.
Yeah, but that's an option for both players for sure because they have the Nagas. They have the Fork Lightning for the Wisps. So they could... Either player could go for that and it would probably work. Did he lose his Zeppelin? No, he still got it. Okay, it's still live, so definitely would be a play in the books for LawLiet, but he doesn't really have time currently because the Great Wall is just continuing to pressure.
Yeah, still no retrain to Thorns, which is a problem for LawLiet as well. Imagine if he had Thorns in this fight. Heals a bit of bears. It's going to be a problem. Demon Hunter takes a bit of damage, getting tanked a bit. Only a TP, no invuln pod. In fact, not even on the Naga. And if these bears can get on top of the Naga of the Great Wall, maybe LawLiet could buy some time. That is a lot. 1 right click from each 4 of those bears is a lot of damage. The Archer block.
Oh, 1 attack. Yep. Not the most sturdy of blockades, but...
Oh, and here we go. This is what we're talking about. No way to save it. And the TP tries to get past, but it's not. And just like that, that is how easy it is. Speak of the devil. Oh, yo, yo, yo.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Slow.
Okay.
Slow on the bear. And now LawLiet's going to go back. I do think he's overextending a little bit because Bear's a little bit out of place. But does he have to staff? Yeah, he probably should staff, but the Zeppelin comes in and picks up. And good trades from LawLiet. But now we're looking... Where did that come from? 69 supply of the Great Wall? What just happened? How did that... I thought they were both at 50. What just happened? 69?
They were both banking. We're both banking for a while. But then the Great Wall just, I guess, broke during that fight. He must have not lost a lot there other than that Naga. Maybe that was really all he lost, right? That whole fight.
Yeah, that's
a ton of bears. Yeah, so it was just the Naga loss. So he was able to bank the whole time and get a huge bear count.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
You've activated his trap card.
Incredible.
Claws +9?
Is it? Pendant of Energy.
Pendant.
That's pretty good. No mana burn.
It is good. Is LawLiet going to go over to the turtles? He needs to go to the shop first and maybe pick up another invul and maybe a heal scroll, actually. He does have money for it.
That'd be good.
A player's forces are under
Yeah, there's the Tome of Retraining, but don't use it on the Naga, my good friend.
Mana shield. Why not?
Try it out.
Try it out. Demon
Yeah,
Hunter's
this
gonna get
is-
level 5 here. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a tremendously scary army for the Great Wall, and he will get level 5. This is a little ridiculous. That's a lot of bears, man. That's 9 bears.
LawLiet does have the upgrade advantage and the aura advantage now, though, so that could make a big difference if LawLiet gets at least close in supply.
A player's forces are under attack.
No expansions going up. This is just gonna be one crazy fight. No real items for the Great Wall though, but he does have a tremendous army. The upgrades also 1/1. LawLiet sitting at 2/2. Better upgrades and Thorn's Aura. So that's actually a big plus despite the supply advantage. I'm not really sure how much it scales, but I mean LawLiet still needs maybe 1 or 2 more bears.
He's at least got to get to where, he's 2 bears within the number of the Great Wall. The Great Wall was playing this pretty smart. He was expecting the Zeppelin drop, so he kind of chilled, but then I think he realized, oh yeah, I've been broken upkeep for a while. I have an advantage. I might as well push, but he is expanding at least with the advantage he has currently. But LawLiet knows that he can't win a direct fight right now, so he's just going to play the Zeppelin drop game. And it might work, but he's got to go now.
Yeah, he does have to go now. He actually staffs the army back home. He wants to be able to defend this, and the timing might have actually been good for LawLiet, but he's not going to actually bite into it. This is a lot of items for the Great Wall. Talk about being naked before, but now he's fully dressed. Scroll of Protection. And you're never fully dressed without a smile. And he's going to take the fight right now, LawLiet. Actually, he's got a good concave.
This is a crazy positioning for LawLiet. Yeah, the drives in the back, though, luckily for the Great Wall, are putting in a lot of work, but LawLiet seems to be pretty strong. That was a big heal scroll. That was an even bigger Fork Lightning. First bear is going to fall. Another bear falls to the level 3 mana burn, which isn't just good on the heroes. Entangle to try to stop this Demon Hunter from killing everything, but the Great Wall, is he breaking through? We'll see how much the Thorn's Aura does over time, but the Dryad is still going to be strong in the back.
Yeah, the good thing for LawLiet, he has Moonwells, he has everything that he needs in this base, and the Great Wall doesn't, but I do think that the Great Wall's definitely powering through Demon Hunter. Maybe he actually needs to force a TP. Okay, level 5, level 4, double level up for LawLiet, and there's so many low bears, but LawLiet now, a bunch of bears move out of the way for the Great Wall. The LawLiet's winning this fight, and Demon Hunter goes down.
Oh no, and he's got level 3 Thorn's Aura. How much return is that? GG! LawLiet, oh my god, who cares? 69 supply? I don't care.
Fighting in a Night Elf base is always very, very tough. I mean, the Moonwells were there for LawLiet, and yeah, he's going to take the series 2-1, and that just shows how good this guy is. This guy is tremendously tremendous, man.